We live, man. Welcome to Top 5 Flag Football Sports Media. This is gonna be an interesting page, man. If you know, I have several different YouTube. Some I spend more time on than others, but this one right here is a page that I want to get as much subscribers as possible. I'm gonna be going hard. The Olympics are in 2028, man, and I want to let y'all know real quick before I get into the video, before we start breaking stuff down, what this channel is about. I will be talking about all sports on this channel. It's not just flag football, but flag football is the main sport of this page. All right, flag football is the reason that I have this page. Flag football is the main it's going to be the main source of content on the page. I'm going to be talking about that more than anything. So, um, hopefully that's something that y'all are interested in. I recently got interested in it, and um, it's a great sport. I've played in a couple games. I'm looking to coach. I'm looking to do a lot of things with flag football, especially before it gets, worldwide, which that's gonna be soon. All right, the 2028 Olympics is gonna tell us everything. But if you're looking at the title, you know what this is about. It's gonna be about the dual threat system that they have in flag football, a dual QB system. All right, so it's two quarterbacks. In flag football, it's a certain setup where it's two quarterbacks in the backfield. All right, I feel like personally that is what's going to bring flag football to the forefront. That's one of the most exciting factors about flag football is the dual QB setup, and we're going to be talking about two teams, the USA and Mexico, which are elite at it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into this right now. And this is just going to be some film that I'm gonna play real quick. I got a couple of other things that I'm gonna get set up. I want y'all to pay attention to the spacing. If you new to the sport, if you're new to the sport of flag football, and this is 5-on-5, if you're new to the sport, then that's cool. We all learning together. Again, you know, it's a new sport, so I don't expect everybody to be knowledgeable on it. I'm not really, so um yeah, it's just gonna be a learning process, and we all gonna learn together. So I want y'all to check a couple of these plays out real quick. Okay, we just seen a example of that two QB system right there. All right, did y'all see that? We just seen an example of that two QB system right there. Let me rewind that. Did y'all see that? I might have gotten y'all way. Did y'all see how the center turned into a receiver? All right, the center turned into a quarterback and a receiver. Watch the man who snaps the ball. He turns into a receiver, then a quarterback. Receiver, because he catching it, so he's a receiver. Now he a quarterback setting up the throw. The dual quarterback system, and Guatemala, they haven't really mastered it. I wouldn't say they've mastered it, but they still can get their shit off. As you can see, excellent short yardage play, nothing crazy. This is the type of dual quarterback system that you use during short yardage. All right, look, the center, receiver to QB. All right, did y'all see how he did three things? He played three different positions. That's something that you cannot do in tackle football. All right, the center most of the time is an ineligible receiver. I don't know about all the time, but most of the time, offensive linemen in general aren't eligible receivers. All right, so for you to have a center, because it's non-contact, we get that, but for you to have a center who can become a receiver and a QB is crazy. And you look, you see the rusher, all right, with their hand up. I don't know if y'all can see this. Can y'all see? Can y'all see that? I don't know. I don't know if y'all can see me doing this. Nah, you can't. But if you look in the back, it's a dude with his hands up, right? The guy in this at the safety position with his hands up, that's the rusher. All right, so you have to let the rusher be known in 5-on-5 flag football. You got to let the rusher be known. All right, so that's just a little tip that I'm giving y'all right there. But pay attention to the center. He gonna become a receiver, and then he's gonna turn into a quarterback in a short yardage situation. Great play, executed perfectly. But the USA is about to dominate this game. Most of these games that we're gonna be watching, USA is gonna dominate y'all. But it's important to watch all types. It's important to watch all styles. Great play. Look, I mean, the USA right here just that these wide receivers are very skilled. They've been playing together for a long time. Look how quick they scored. Of course, a first down, you just got to get past half field. Y'all see, obviously, the field is much smaller. And the USA got that 2-point conversion rather easily. They scoring with ease for the most part. That was crazy. We got to see that. We got to see that one again. He just blew by the defender right there. That was crazy. Very accurate passing as well. The route combinations are crazy. USA has crazy route combinations. Great defense. Great defense. Hey, and we're going to talk about that too. A lot of people don't fully understand how important defense is in flag football. It's extremely important, y'all. It's extremely important. They don't make as many big plays, but it's still extremely important. I want to explain something to y'all about flag football. Just because it's non-contact, that doesn't mean there's not urgency. All right, you can still be sacked. And I want to point out that quarterback made that type of throw because he was under pressure. He was under pressure. All right, even if you know who the rusher is, which they have their hand held up, so they have to identify themselves. Depending on their technique, that is what is going to say whether it's successful or not. Because he almost got there. Look, he's right there. He's right there in the QB face. He got his arms up. This is pressure in flag football. All right, for him to be that close to him, that he shouldn't be that close. That's pressure. In NFL, where you got to wrap somebody up and tackle them, that may not be that close. But if the quarterback in this situation cannot outrun the defender that's got his hands up in front of him, he's going to get his flag. He's going to get his flag because flag snatching is a skill. So y'all see that pressure is what's going to cause this interception. Or it helped cause the interception. Going back to that great defensive play. In his face. Look at the two defenders closest to the quarterback. The defender pressed down on the other quarterback on the dual QB, so there was nothing there. And this defender right in the quarterback's face. You don't have to necessarily get a sack, just like in tackle football, right? If you pressure the quarterback, it's still effective. It don't necessarily got to be a sack. That was good.